Hello, everyone. I'm with Dr. Jones from Atlanta Foot Care Center. She has acquired this beautiful business a couple months ago. How is everything going?
It's going really well. Yeah, it's been busy. I'm excited to get started. Thanks to everything that's happened, I'm able to just get everything done the way that I want to get done. So it's been very busy. But again, I'm grateful for everything that's happened.
Yes, and it's so exciting. I'm so glad this happened the way it did. So, I have a
Mhm.
couple questions for you just to talk about your experience and everything throughout this full process. First question is, how long have you been working at Atlanta Foot Care Center before acquiring the business?
I've been here for about 8 years now. Before that, I was practicing in a different city and I had moved here, met Dr. Stoll, enjoyed talking with him, working with him, and we started working together. So it's been about 8 years.
Okay, so did you have a great relationship with the owner, the previous owner, Dr. Stoll?
I definitely did. With time, I think we both grew to respect each other, and it became more of like he was family almost. So it was nice. It was, yes.
Good. Would
Mhm.
you say that helped you acquire this business, that relationship?
It did. I know that he wanted to keep everything in-house. He didn't necessarily want to sell to like a bigger corporation or anything like that. He wanted it to still remain affordable in the community, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that worked out.
Yes.
What was your role in the practice and how familiar were you with the day-to-day operations?
The day-to-day operations, not too much. I was the senior podiatrist here. In comparison to all the other doctors that are here, we have two other doctors that work with us. But I was pretty much the main one and the go-to one, things along those lines.
Okay, so it's pretty easy to come in to switch from employee to owner.
Not easy. There's a lot of things you have to learn in the background that I was not necessarily privy to. So as I've now stepped into this, you know, I guess put this hat on, it's different being the owner and seeing how things work behind the scenes. So it's just learning that, which is a part of it. So
Okay, what was the biggest challenges you faced during the acquisition process?
The biggest challenge was honestly just knowing where to start. He did not have anything set up as far as financing or anything like that went. At first, we were thinking about doing like owner financing, and then that changed. And I really just didn't know which direction to move in. So it was kind of like I was a little lost in that aspect of things, but I had been working with a couple of banks to see if they could approve like a small business loan. So I was looking at things along those lines.
What parts of the process was easier because you knew the business?
Really, just the thing that's remained the same throughout is really just patient care, to be honest with you. They do not teach you the financial part of it in school at all. So now I'm having to do marketing. I'm having to, pay salaries. Like it's a whole different ball game. So there's nothing that really set you up for it. It's really just something you learn as you go.
What was your experience navigating the financing process?
Initially, I honestly had no idea which way I was going in, until your company was brought in. And then that kind of streamlined things. We were able to literally, I think it started in November, if I remember correctly, November, December. And then everything was just like streamlined. So I kind of got set up with the right person. They were able to help with financing, and it kind of went from there. Whereas before it was back and forth with the bank. They would say one thing, they wouldn't have one thing. So it was just a lot of confusion before your business was brought in.
Even though Edge represented Dr. Stoll, what was your experience working with Benjamin and the Edge team?
Honestly, it was was very easy. I loved how you guys communicated. I love that you were able to remain neutral in some aspects of things, and you were able to help with things that I didn't understand, and that wasn't an issue on either side of the table. So specifically, I worked with Ben, and he was able to explain things, contact people, have me contact people so that the ball would keep rolling. And I think that was great because it helped a lot to get everything finalized.
Well, thank you. I'm glad our team was able to help you acquire this beautiful business. How did the team and patients respond after acquiring the business?
They were all very excited. The patients, especially because I'm younger, I'm a female, things along those aspects. So the patients are very happy. I think the team was excited because it's finally a solid foundation that they have. Whereas before everything was kind of not shaky, but we just didn't know what direction we were moving in. So I think a lot of them were nervous, like, am I going to have a job on XYZ, because they didn't know where things were going.
So what were your top priorities after taking over the business?
Oh, top priorities. Really, it's just learning everything, getting everything switched over, because since I purchased the company, they already had things set up. So it was really just taking over contracts, introducing myself to vendors, things along those lines that I had to kind of do, get health insurance set up, get payroll set up, work on our website. So I think the website was the biggest thing, because I wanted to make sure that was represented, that it was something new that had come, and that I wanted to make it more updated and a little bit more vibrant than what it had been. So I think we were successful in that. So that, I think, was the primary concern. And then, of course, getting everything initiated underneath that was good.
For those who may not know about Atlanta Foot Care Center, can you tell me what makes it special?
Atlanta Foot Care Center has been here for 30 plus years, serving the Buckhead community. We offer everything from routine foot care for diabetic patients or patients with poor circulation, things like that, all the way to foot and ankle surgery. We've been in this area for such a long time. A lot of the patients or the people in this area know us. So it's just something that I'm looking forward to making bigger and better, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What is your vision for the future of Atlanta Foot Care Center?
My vision would honestly be for this to be one location, and in the future build it out to be more. I don't necessarily know if it'll be like 5 or 6 offices, but I do know that I want to be able to offer the same level of care that we offer here to different communities throughout Atlanta.
What would you say to other doctors who may have an opportunity to buy a practice they work in?
Don't be afraid. I tell them to go for it, that it is doable. You just have to find the right avenue. And if you hear of Edge Business Advisors, then that's a good start, because they were able to help me find the right path in order to be able to obtain what I currently have.
Looking back, how do you feel about your overall decision acquiring Atlanta Foot Care Center?
It's a relief almost. I feel excited. It's surreal almost, because it's not somewhere that when I first initially came here that I thought that I would be the one, sitting in this chair in this office. I always saw myself as an employee, but when the opportunity arose, I knew I wanted to eventually do something. I just didn't think it would be in this capacity. So it's super exciting. It was a little nerve-wracking, I will say that. But just the support of the staff and, my family and so forth has made it they've been very helpful in that aspect of things. So
yeah, well, congratulations. Thank you again for letting us help you through this process. It was such a beautiful, long process, but I'm glad we got to the end.
Awesome. Thank you.